and more. 100. That one hit well. Left center field and gone. Our first home run in Williamsport. Off the bat of Andre Garza. 1-0 Mexico.
.225 all the way around here at Volunteer Stadium and up the hill at Labadie, and this one cleared 3 fences. The first one, the second just behind it, and then the chain link fence out beyond that, probably 260, 270 feet.
They call him Corn Dog, the center fielder, hit a couple of home runs in the regional. Corn Dog lifts this one deep to right, and that one is going over the wall. It's a home run for Ty Mann.
Well, Carl, this is what New Jersey can do, is they can hit the ball out of the ballpark. They have a lot of big kids, a lot of strong kids. And as we said, Connecticut and Ethan Ryder haven't seen a team that can swing the bats quite like these guys. And you see look like a breaking ball up in the strike.
4 homers in the regional. Hits one to left and it's gone. It's a 1-run game. Get in there. Hey, get on that dugout. No doubt about that shot from Chris Kartnick. It's 7-6.
Well, Carl, they kept him in check with a walk and a single and got him out. But we've seen him all over a lot of pitches throughout the day, and he finally...
Strength to hit a ball a long way. He does. To center field. Choke up or not, it is over the trees. Chase Marshall with the home run, and Mom loves it. 1-0 Canada.
It's a good little baseball lesson for kids that are at home right now, because you said it right before he made the swing. Just because you choke up doesn't mean that you're going to lose any power. It just gives you a little bit more barrel control.
He hits that one toward the target, but yeah, you had to move back. It's a grand slam for Chase Marshall. His second home run in 3 innings. Canada has blown this game open. How about Chase Marshall? 10-1 Canada.
And deep, and he drives it out of the yard. A pitch him and ditch him effort as Colin Ross puts Texas on the board. Hey.
Carl, Colin Ross just looked at a 73-mile-an-hour fastball go behind his head, and then gets that slider that we talked about. He starts at you. But Colin Ross, he lit it up in the Southwest Regional offensively as well.
Oh my goodness. Don't even move. Halfway up the hill, almost to the top of the first hill. Hunter Ditzworth 2-run shot makes it 3-0, and that one traveled almost 300 feet. Woo.
Well, you saw Jack Jones, the pitcher, actually in a tip of the cap moment and a little sportsmanship, just kind of walk down to the third baseline and give it up to him, as that was one powerful swing. He tried to go with that breaking ball away, and you see his brother reach back across the plate.
The reaction of Drew Hill in center field was great. He didn't move. This one is driven to left, and it's gone. Back-to-back home runs. Second home run of the night for Colin Ross. Oh, baby.
Well, how about Colin Ross? As we talked about, his last at bat, 73-mile-an-hour fastball behind him up around the neck. hits the next pitch, a breaking ball out of the ballpark. This time,
Drew Hill threw 3 innings at the regionals. That ball is lifted to left. Are we back to back to back? We are. And that was Clayton Wigley off the bench.
You better smile, baby.
Well, Wigley had a home run in the regional, in the Southwest Regional, and here with 2 strikes, they try and sneak that high fastball by him, but look how quick those hands are, able to get to the barrel.
Will Flom in the top of the order. That ball is driven to left field and deep, and Flom has left the building. Nice job.
Good shot, kid.
What an outstanding swing. We've talked about Hunter Ditzworth and really just kind of dominating all night, but here is Flom with a real short, simple pitch he could have done much with, knowing the count was in favor.
Ripped to right field. This one's deep, and it is gone. A grand slam for Joey Gray.
Well, Carl, it's a real patient at bat by Joey Gray. Again, first at bat in the Little League World Series. Got himself into a real favorable count, laid off a pitch that he didn't feel like.
Back to that breaking ball, 2-2. That one is hit deep to left field. Gone. Good thing he's stuck with baseball because he can hit. 4-1 South Korea.
Elastic pig.
You know,
yes.
Of course.
Wow.
That one.
Watch that fly.
The elastic ain't coming back. Gone and long gone. Into the night. A 3-run homer. 7-1 South Korea.
The elastic pig put a charge into this one. Yeah, when that hand, maybe.
Well, why take first when he can do more? Touch them all. So, okay, he's glad he got to swing the bat.
Never mind.
It feels just fine.
Yes. He's a quick healer.
He has been a star for South Korea. A single, a double, and a homer.
I'm single, double, home run. He scored off 4 times. Is that another one?
It is. It's crushed to center field and gone. And that's the second of the night for Jinwoo Shin. Good sportsmanship from the kids from the Dominican Republic. On a long night for them, it is 10-1. So he's got 2. Families will all be there. They had like a lottery. That one is smashed. Not quite to Bowman Field, but a long, long way. Isaac Miranda with a booming home run. 5-0 Mexico.
Isaac, who got the things going for Mexico back in the first with jumping on a first pitch and lacing a double into left center. This time it looks like a hanging breaking ball of some kind. Oh, maybe a fastball just right down the.
Watching it as a kid and seeing that hill and seeing that ballpark. A high drive to right field. That one is in the parking lot. Emiliano Garza. Right off one of the cars.
Now he's getting some depth. That's a good idea.
That ball is hammered, and we're tied at Joey Randazzo goes yard. Atta baby. That was quick.
But I still enjoy it, so.
Chris Kartnick, who has hit 5 home runs, by the way, in 4 games, 6 now. How would you pitch to him if you were on the mound right there?
I probably wouldn't give him any fastballs.
2 home runs in 2 games here. 3 home runs. Oh boy, you can't get him out.
Dude, that's sick. That's sick.
That is sick.
Texas, those two meet up tomorrow. That ball is crushed down the left field line and gone. Have a game, Edward Triunfal. He's been fantastic.
Well, he jumps on a first pitch hanging break.
Hammer a baseball when it gets extended. Like that. That ain't coming back. Right field and a home run for Phillips.
Way to step up. Way to step up. Good job, son.
How about the first hit for South Dakota at the Little League World Series? Remember, this was a team that not only no hit.
Nope, he challenged him, and that was a mistake. He goes yard again. Marcus Phillips makes it a 1-run game.
Good job, son. Way to step up.
Dad's the manager of this team. Sends one to center field, and it is gone. Wow. A 3-run shot in Canada. Doing what they did all summer long. Big runs early.
Yes.
Reed Heflick did a great job on this, Ravi. He has to know
these players and their managers, but that's not all it took. They're in Maracaibo. You got to go to Caracas, and you got to get a home run. How about that? I guess it wasn't that hard.
That's right, Johnny Rosario. No visa needed for the ball to go over the wall just to get him here. And his home run makes it 3-2. We'll continue that story from Sebastian in 1 second.
And
that one is driven deep to center field, and the center fielder was in. A 3-run home run for Nathaniel Factor.
Let's go.
Dario Cardoza not showing a lot of respect for Factor, who raises his arms in celebration around the bases. Look at that smile.
Venezuelan outfielders have played.
definite contender. So is Connecticut. That ball hit deep to right field. It is gone. Aiden Rivera have a game in the first couple innings. 1-1. He's the catcher who made the tag at home plate. Now he takes Colin Ross deep.
Well, you know that Colin Ross is going to supply plenty of power. Fastball's been up to 75 miles an hour. Attaboy.
Those guys that played the outfield, man, they were impressive to me. That's a good swing right there.
No kidding, and it is gone. Into the bushes. Maybe Christian will point to the big leaguers.
There we go.
3-3.
We'll break down this one.
Opposite field homer. That's impressive.
You dove in the game.
That one to center field and very deep. Gone. What a game for Christian Mumphrey. He's gone deep twice.
Atta baby. Atta baby.
Randall Grichuk knows that. Drew Rudder tried to stay loose. That one is hit down the left field line hard and gone. JoJo. 2-0 Carolina.
Go big fly, JoJo. Trying to throw that fastball in on his hands. How about pulling those hands in? Get the barrel to it, keep it fit. First inning for North Carolina. Double to lead the game off. Came around to score the first run.
What a chance here. Bases loaded and a high drive. Right center field. Gone. Grand slam. Carson Hardy. Nothing North Carolina.
You know, we talked about it with Andrew McCutcheon earlier today when he was in the booth about the ability of these kids to not just take the ball the other way, but take the ball the other way with authority. Carson Hardy struck out his first at bat. He didn't waste any time in his second. First pitch fastball.
We do have eclipse glasses here, which Arsenault rips that pitch into left, going back, and it's gone. Jordan Arsenault with his first home run, the Little League World Series, a 3-run shot as the entire team comes out to see him.
And just like that, Michigan's back in this ball game. 6 in the first for Italy. The Great Lakes come back with a 4 spot, still with nobody out in the first inning against Italy's best pitcher. That's got to be a shot in the arm here. Breaking ball, middle, and he deposited it over the
double in the second. Check with a drive to left. The left fielder going back, and that is gone. Tommy Sheck with a home run. A solo shot, and it's 9-7 Michigan.
Tommy Sheck, rocket double to right center last at bat. That's when you know a hitter's locked in, driving the ball to right field. Gets the ball here, middle of the plate, up, and drops the hammer. Up and in. Nice swing there by Tom.
R.J. Vashie, and we are tied at 1, deep into the trees. They hit 10 home runs in the regionals, and Vashie had one of them, but now we got a safari hunt going on for that baseball.
Well, and that's why it's important against this team from New Jersey to throw strikes, because you don't want to give it.
Tremendous. We're on a lion hunt. This one is ripped to right center field. Is it enough? It's gone. Charlie Meglio, a 2-run home run.
Kid, way to hustle. Stay angry. Stay angry.
Well, this is what you fear when you play this New Jersey team, is they're out.
First time up. He does it again. This one is also over the wall. R.J. Vashie's got 2 home runs.
That's a good job, bro. Somebody's having quite a day.
Amazing how many kids at the Little League World Series this year have multiple home run games. I think the number is 4 or 5. If they get one, because Cutler has gone on as a special pinch runner. That one is deep to center field. It is a tie ball game. Wow, was that a home run?
Hit the base, hit the base. Bad boy, Smith. Woo!
3 guys who were not in the starting lineup all contribute, and now we are tied.
Against California in their victory this afternoon.
That ball is ripped, and it's deep to left center, and it is gone. A home run for Caden Thompson to make it 10-6. You can smile, big fella. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that'll boy. Enjoy it, enjoy it.
Caden Thompson, probably the best player on this Walla Walla team. They had kept him at bay, a couple of strikeouts, and to go in and make a great play there.
Uh-oh. Incoming into the trees. Michael Iannazzo sends that way up the hill.
Touch them all, touch them, boy. About time.
Well, the perfect night for Michael Iannazzo continues. a couple of singles and a walk in his first 3, and this time a breaking ball that stays up.
With a couple of seeing eye singles back up the middle. That's not a single, that's a home run. Samuel Juarez halfway up the hill, almost 3/4 of the way up. Mexico's got a 4-0 lead. Probably a 285-foot blast.
This is the furthest one that I've seen hit here. I mean, it's different at Volunteer. You can't really tell exactly how far they go all the time, but this one is a no-doubter. Back to
dangerous hitter. Very dangerous. That's a 2-run home run, and it goes over both fences. 7-0 Mexico.
made that one look easy. Break a ball that stays up, and it's what you're supposed to do. It's just not that easy to do it all the time.
Here's Tony Schke. Center field, deep, back going at Benicio at the wall, grand slam! Wow, Troy Ashkenos.
Yeah, baby. How you feeling, Ashkenos? Attaboy. Touch them all, attaboy.
Well, Tony Schke, you could tell, was licking his chops there with the bases loaded. He had a very aggressive hack his first time when he yanked the ball foul, but he makes the adjustment here. It's another off-speed pitch. That big leg kick, that ball stays up.
Comes the next one to Tajima. Center field and deep. Factor going back, looking up. It's gone into the bushes. And a good battle for Tajima. 2 more runs in. They lead it 4-0.
You know, Japan having all kinds of fun there as they celebrate that home run. But what Japan's done twice now in this game.
That one is to deep center field, and it is over the wall. A 3-run home run for Nakajima. And Japan now leads it 9-0. And all the boys will greet him at home plate. Turn around, little selfie pose. Here's Hardy. That one is ripped to right center, and it is deep, and it is gone! Carson Hardy's second home run of the Little League World Series. And North Carolina leads it 1-0.
Matthew Mateus took a few good swings, just got fooled on that last breaking ball. But first pitch fastball right here. Carson Hardy, who's already done this once in the Little League World Series, goes short on a fastball that was more in than out.
3-2. That ball is driven to left field. It's deep. Garcia looks up. It's gone. Robert Orr, home run. Maybe that's why you don't challenge the hitters.
What a good swing right there from Robert Orr. They tried to come back
and sit right behind home plate. That ball is driven to left, and there's your lottery, a home run. Woo! Jorge Garcia about face.
I mean, just a really good swing, guys, on a pitch that looked like it was up around the letters again. But he saw so many, he fouled off a couple, and I think just really went to school on timing it up. You see the fastball, you see it up almost to the letters.
Off-speed pitch, laced into left, and it is over the wall. Another home run. A line shot from Jorge Lambarilla that just crawled over the wall 225 feet away.
How good was this swing? Booney, you got a monitor?
I do.
Break that down.
I mean, I think nothing changed. He's.
And this one to right center field and deep and carrying over the wall. Colin Ross hitting .500 and now 3 home runs. 3-0 Texas.
Well, we talked about this Texas power in the open, and really.
That one is drilled and that's gone. There's 2 runs for Connecticut on Iannazzo's home run.
Good for him.
Yep.
It's been a tough night for him.
Hit it. Touch him off. Touch home
He
plate.
made an outstanding play to end last inning. And as we've talked about, he's had nothing but quality at bats at this Little League World Series. He walked his first time up, and this is an absolute bomb the other way. And this is a no-doubter. A little toe tap there, fastball on the outer half, and he's had great plate coverage.
Leader for a single the last time he was up. That one's not a bleeder. That's to center field, and that one is not going to get caught. Matthew Vivona hits it over the wall in center. And good for him on what's been a bummer of a night, given the way things started with the errors behind him.
Like to see that.
Yep.
Yes.
Michael Iannazzo missed a few balls that he usually doesn't miss. He went deep earlier, and then Matthew Vivona, who kept firing when he was out there.
An annual end of summer tradition. That ball is driven to left. 1-0 Japan. What an at-bat for Keitaro Miyahara. And Dad celebrates as he gets mobbed by the fans.
Well, look how excited the fan base, the moms and dads are, but also this team, to see their leader, their team captain, go up there and have this at bat where the.
There you go, center field and deep. Did he do it again? He did! Clayton Wigley goes yard.
Oh, baby.
That's just special off the bench. He's got 3 hits at the Little League World Series and 2 home runs.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, you had 2 outs. You got Mark Raquena gets us through. Might get a freeze.
2-2 left field. Texas is on top as Raquena goes deep.
Well, Mark Raquena continues to be the kryptonite to this great pitching staff for North Carolina. His 3rd hit of the game, another one the other way. This time, all the way back, Texas has climbed to take the lead. It's a breaking ball. Goes right into the center of the plate, but down, and we've seen that great
Amateur coaching, but not until this year did he coach the regular season at Little League, and he coached the regular season this year, and he was selected to lead the All-Star team. That one's over the wall. How about our guy who keeps hitting, Ashton Byers? Way to go, big fella. Yeah, I bet your dad loves that. We're going to hear from his dad in a second.
Always joyful Ashton Byers. We've seen him swing the bat so well. A lot of times coming in as a sub, getting the start at third base. He's already made an outstanding play there. You want to try some high cheese here? I'll go.
Class that has about 5 of their Little Leaguers in that class. The boys and girls are helping out, taking notes for the guys. That one is to center, and it is gone over the head of Elizondo. A 2-run shot for Carson Hardy, his 3rd at the Little League World Series. And he's got 8 RBI, and now it's 14-8.
Well, we've seen him go straight away like that now a couple of times, and watch how short the swing is. Understanding great fastball on the mound.
Tsubasi Tomi on the mound. First pitch, driven to center field, and it's deep, and it is gone! What a start for Chandler Spencer in Texas. Oh my goodness.
It was Chandler Spencer last game that we talked about. Had so many good swings, just missing some pitches. He got under a number, just missing a home run like Wiggles.
This one is to right. If it's fair, it may go. Home run! Ditzworth, 2-0 Texas.
Well, Ditzworth hit one of the longest home runs in the Little League World Series earlier last week as he almost hit it over the hip.
1-2 deep center field. Hashimoto, after he got hit by a pitch, he hits back with a homer.
I mean, what a gutsy quality at bat from Hashimoto, and you saw Bud Maddox to be the leader and the guy his teammates look to.
Kind of had a feeling after he drilled himself, he would drill back. Miyahara goes yard. How about that? And look at the faces. Look at the kids and the respect level and the joy after he had gotten hurt.
That might not be the farthest home run that we've seen at this Little League World Series. It may be the most impressive because of what he did with this one, Bodie.
I mean,
hammered to left and also gone over both fences. Another home run for Japan. Yajima's second. And all of a sudden, what once was a 3-2 game is now 7-2.
Well, they can kind of lull you to sleep sometimes, but you make a mistake and it's elevated. This team from Japan offensively can do some damage.